この番組はご覧のメンバーの提供でお送りします。
Welcome to the Scuffcast. Oh, that's not the I'm restarting that. That's crazy.
That's
Welcome
amazing.
to the Table Podcast. That's crazy. Nothing happened. There.
Nothing was seen here. Welcome in to the Tea Table Podcast.
The unofficial name. It lingers in my brain.
Yeah, like your feelings are very much connected to it. It's okay. I understand.
It's what the soul of this podcast feels like. It feels like a very Scuff
here? Nah, never heard of her. Don't know her. Scuff. Who knows her? Nobody saw Twig clipping through the table in the first episode. Like, nothing happened there. Nothing. Like, Nope.
Nothing has ever happened behind this table. No.
Only professional activities. That's all we have here.
Well, what have you been up to this week, Mana?
Been busy, been yapping, been gaming, been existing. You know, turtle stuff. What about you?
Yeah, basically the same.
We're such busy
we
people.
Live very similar lives at this point, like down to the projects that we're doing. That
True.
True.
I mean, I have no problem with that. I love twinning with Twig, so you know.
I loved having Mana there as my emotional support wife. You know?
Same. I need someone to like help me, guide me in life, and Twig is that person because she gets me to do my homework. She's good for that.
Well, what is this week's episode about, Mana?
We are talking about epic, totally sensible tier list. Especially my tier list about appliances is the best tier list ever.
Fully sensible is a little bit questionable.
Wow.
Yeah, we're looking over tier lists that we've made on streams. This episode, we're looking over Mana's tier lists, and I'm gonna be offended. Next episode,
she just likes
Mana
to be offended, okay? Like, she talks like she made any better takes, and I don't even know what she wants to fight about. It all makes so much sense, so...
I made so much better takes. Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Well, I have an offense that I brought up during the live stream, which I know you have a rebuttal for, but an ironing board is not a dumpster fire, Mana.
It 100% is.
There's one in every single hotel room. Why is there one in every single hotel room?
Okay, but who actually uses it though? It's
so
there.
No. Do you know the amount of cosplayers that go to conventions, Mana?
Yeah, but you have a whole bed available for your ironing purposes. You don't need the thing.
People who go to conventions who need to go and like wear their suits at a convention. Yes. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Ironing board. Normal people iron on an ironing board.
No. It's the people that don't understand the meaning of life, where you could save your money instead of having one. You fold a towel. You put it on the bed. And then you iron. It will do everything you need and more. It'll be great even.
They're so compact. They're so like clever, and they're like you painted them to be like a demon.
They are demons.
They're so convenient.
No, first they are a pain to put together when you try to put it up. Like you have like the little thing to make it the right height is never working properly, and then it'll break, and then it'll put something in the thing, and then you have a random dent in whatever you're trying to iron, and then you hurt yourself on it, and it'll always be in the way and get the cable caught in it. Okay, there's so many things that they do. They're just evil pieces of technology.
Had these ailments with an ironing board, Mana. I think this is a skill.
I know I'm not the only one, okay? I know I'm not the only one.
Ironing board.
Ironing board just coming for your throat every day. They're just out here thinking about how they can make you more miserable, okay? That's all they do. And a lot of people agreed with me, okay? It's just what it is. It is what it is.
I still cannot believe that you rated, what is that, a panini press?
Wait, what is the panini press? Yes. It's amazing, but not needed.
Microwave.
Because, I mean, is it above the microwave? I said that a microwave is great, but you don't need it. Okay, I had a great discussion about it even with my hairdresser because she was talking about like what do you stream about? I was telling my hairdresser I was a VTuber and stuff, and I was like, what do you do? Like what are you doing that people are watching you for? I'm like, we have discussions, important discussions. Like we talked about the importance of appliances, and I asked her, and she's like, okay, and I was like, I was saying you like a microwave is great, but you do not need it, and she's like, I agree. I don't have a microwave and we're all happy at home. I'm like, see, I'm not crazy. You don't need it. It's convenient, but you don't need it. See, I grew up without one. It was great.
Argument.
What's your argument?
Another argument that is unrelated to the microwave.
Yeah.
The oven and the toaster oven should swap places. Toaster ovens are essential.
What?
And an oven is amazing but not needed. As a person who cooks single person meals, okay? I cook for one person, okay? And even when I cook for like meal prep, I do not need something as big as an oven, okay? I do not need that bullshit that warms my entire fucking apartment every time I use it. You know what does the same exact job that you can preheat and has the same function as a normal oven? A toaster oven of medium quality.
I don't know about that. There's some things I need my oven for. I guess I've always learned to cook for a lot of more people. I guess I come from a family of 6, okay? There was no way we were gonna live on a toaster oven, even though we did have one, and then my sister put it on the plastic chair and then it died. Anyways,
I don't think I bake that often. I think I don't bake that often. The only thing I really bake ever is like frozen things, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, do you not do like shepherd pies or lasagnas or whatever?
Because I'm pescatarian.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe there's a version that you can eat. I don't know.
Yeah, but those versions are small enough to fit inside of a toaster oven.
But as you said, you cook for one. So for sure, it kind of, your argument makes sense if you're going to cook for one. But I've always made like pretty huge quantities. Like, even though I lived on my own for about a year, and I think I only used the oven maybe 3-4 times because Astrid was coming over to like bake bread. But I never used it. He got me an air fryer as well. Once you have an air fryer, honestly, you don't need anything else for one person.
I have an air fryer,
like thingy.
I never use it.
You what?
I never use my air fryer.
Why? An air fryer is magical. What do you mean?
The air fryer we have is a combination air fryer and pressure cooker.
Okay.
And so it's heavy as shit and super inconvenient to use. And so I just don't use it ever. And so I still think toaster oven over air fryer. Any day.
I think I can agree with you only if you're cooking for one person. If you're cooking for a family or whatever, like it doesn't make sense. Like you can't have a whole plate of stuff for everybody to have a great meal, so it doesn't work out. Or if you're like Aster and you bake bread, the toaster oven is not gonna do it for you. Like it's just not gonna be strong enough. So since he bakes our bread, we would not live without it.
You've never baked bread in a toaster oven? I feel like you could.
I mean, he makes a giant one in the he uses like the it's a big huge loaf of bread. Like he used to make sourdough and stuff like that. So like I don't think it would work out too well in a smaller situation.
I am also offended at the shredder, the fish grill, and the radio being in Who Wants This. I want all of those things. What do you do with your documents, Mana? What happens when you
documents? What do I print? I don't print. I mean, if I ever needed to, I'd go to my parents, but I don't personally need one. Like, if not, I just shred them myself. You just scrap, and then your paper goes. Like, what do you want? If not, you become a pyro and you burn them off.
On like a weekly basis, bro. All of the fucking spam mail that you could ever want or need. I mean, dispose of. You can just shred it all. Shred your spam mail, and then guess what? That shredded paper can be used for so many things. Do you have a cat? It can be interspersed with your cat litter. Do you have silly little whims to make paper crafts? Oh my god, shredded paper is
You were
fantastic.
talking about how specific my hatred was for the thing. Those are so specific. Like, no, but like it's not everybody. First, most people, not everybody has a cat. Not everyone to do paper mache. Not like, bro, my spam, I put it in the recycling bin and it goes away. Like I don't need to shred it.
Recycling bin. Some of your spam will have like shit about like medical shit that you've had done.
Well,
or
that's not spam. Yeah, I don't know.
Being American.
Yeah,
Our spam
that's probably an American thing. My spam mail, I'm thinking about coupons and stuff that I don't care about. That have
American
nothing.
Spam mail is built different. That's crazy.
Like I don't have any spam mail that has important information on it. Like it's just trash like advertisements and stuff. I just put it in the recycling bin, bro. Like what you mean? Yeah, no, I feel like your uses for your shredded paper is very, very specific. I don't know anybody that does any of these things. And since like the internet and computer and all that, I very rarely print anything. I don't print stuff at home. So I don't know. And any imported paper I get in the mail, well, I keep because those are imported papers. So you know.
Speed is above a coffee maker and a sewing machine.
I mean, I would like a sewing machine, but how much would I use it though? Yeah,
a lot if you know how to sew.
I mean, I know how, but I don't know that it's a hobby of mine. My mom used to work in like manufacturers and stuff, and she taught us how to sew. Like, and she had like 3-4 like big sewing machines when I grew up. So we would make dresses for our toys and like our dolls and stuff like that. We would like make beddings and stuff, which was very fun. But these days, I don't see myself going to buy fabric. I guess I am not a cosplayer, so that kind of explains where I'm like, I don't know that I would make anything really. You know,
I have another hot take.
What is your hot take?
The electric whisk and the blender are all not needed at all.
You're telling me that the one and only bidet, is not needed.
Whoa. Sorry about the jump scare, but I just had to check. Are you subscribed to Project HiVECORE? Well, you should be! This program is brought to you by Project HiVECORE, a network devoted to empowering individual creators with a range of programs dedicated to supporting us. Speaking of talented creators, let's go over some things the members are doing, okay? Leah has been producing her latest episode of Undercover Singer, a competition music show where singers are anonymous. You can look forward to the next installment of it on December 20th on her channel. You can find Manayu at Anime Week in Atlanta on December 20th as a virtual idol. We are so incredibly proud of her. And you can also find Mana and I in the Winter Nights Song Karaoke Relay, run by yours truly, but also featuring many, many other talented creators, running for 12 hours on December 13th. I am sure you will find someone that you absolutely adore. And hey! While you're here, you should check out the HiVECORE Network shows. SKR4 Satellite is our very own pop culture news show, and we also have a D&D campaign, Guild of Legend Adventures. It features many of our other members, and you should absolutely check it out. Well, that's everything for this month. I won't hold you too long. Let's get back to the episode. It's not needed. You can wipe.
You think you're cleaner when you wipe than when you clean with water and then you wipe?
Yes, actually, because bidets store water in ways that can manifest mold.
I mean, depends on which one you get. Like, if you get a good one, it doesn't do that. Like, what you mean? And then you have the cleanest butt you've ever had. Like, what you mean?
I've gotten sick in Japan because the bidets have been holding fucking moldy ass water in their bidet.
Okay, but that's you not taking care of your bidet. Like, what you mean? Like, I've installed all the bidets in my house because, yes, we have one on each toilet. Because, yes, it's important out here, okay? It makes your life a lot better, okay? You feel you're the cleanest you've ever felt. And I feel like, personally, as a woman, I really enjoy having a bidet in my house, okay? What do you mean? What do you mean?
It's not above essential. It's not like life-threatening that you need.
It changes your life. You need to try it to understand. You need to understand. I didn't understand. I grew up not having the knowledge needed to know about a bidet. And then I went to Japan and I was like, this changed my life. And I'm like, why do we not have this? And then I made sure to get one everywhere. Like I had one at my mom's. I made sure my sister's getting one. I have two in my house. I will preach the bidet. The bidet supremacy is very real. Like, what you mean? This is the goat. The goat. That's what it is. Like, absolutely. Like, you don't understand. And then which one we're talking about? You had some heat for the bidet for no valid reason. Yes, no valid reason. Which one were you complaining about too?
Blender and electric whisk.
Where's an electric whisk?
Oh, that's a hand blender. So you have a blender and you have a hand blender in the goat category. Mana, you're spoiled. Mana, you're so spoiled. I don't even have a hand whisker. I don't even have a hand emulsion blender. Okay,
you just don't understand. You just don't understand the meaning of life, okay?
Blender for on a daily basis. Is that a daily need, Mana?
No, it's not. The goat section. The goat section is not about daily needs. The goat section is about what makes your life better when you have it, okay? And honestly, to be very honest, I have never used mine. I have
How
one.
is it in the goat section?
Because Aster uses it for stuff. And I know it works, okay? He makes a delicious, cream of leek. He makes delicious soups and stuff with it. He makes our ice cream with it. Like, there's so many things that are very yum that I know would not be the same without it, okay? That's why it hits different, okay? That's what's up.
My take is that the blender should be replaced with a food processor.
I mean, you have to have both.
No! You can do everything you can with a blender that you can with a food processor,
No,
Mana.
because it will not give it the same size. Instead of dicing everything up, it will mush it. And that's not what you're trying to achieve sometimes. It's different. Yeah.
It's processors that do both and have high speeds.
I mean, no, it depends on the blades and how the blades do the thing, okay? There's some things that are great. Okay. Why are you coming for all the best things in life? Like, what do you mean? You have problems.
I do not have problems. I am correct on this.
No, you're not. No, you know, I could give you the hand blender because I've lived my life without one and I've never used it. So, you know, I could put it lower than that.
You're like, oh, this is literally life changing, but I never use it, so I'll give it to you.
I didn't say it was life changing. I just said it was one of the goats that make your life better when you have one. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Because now I get to enjoy amazing mango ice cream thanks to it. Okay, I have it and I'm happy.
You can do that in a food processor.
Yeah, but it's better because I have less to wash since I'm the cleaner in the house. I have to wash all these big machines, okay? This is a rinse and it's good, okay?
You can take the blade out of the food processor and then eat it out of the food processor, and then you wash the same amount of dishes as if you blended the thing in a bowl. It is the same amount of dishes.
What are you blending that the last step is blending and then you eat it? Like, what is it that you do that for? Because as far as I know, everything that we've blended or stuff, there's another step after this. So you just put it to the side.
Sorbet. If you're making mango sorbet, the process is
it's not. It's not sorbet. It's ice cream. It's different.
Okay.
No. It's ice cream. So then we need to freeze it to then put it in the ice cream machine. And see, I did not even put the ice cream machine here.
Why do you have an ice cream machine?
I will say that when Aster wanted to buy it, I told him, no, this is useless. And then he bought it like 2 years ago. And then he never used it. And now it's his favorite thing that he uses every single day. And I get to enjoy ice cream. So I guess he made the money back for it. But
you know, for those of you who don't have an ice cream machine, here's a recipe from someone who likes ice cream but doesn't have an ice cream machine and has a food processor. Mm-hmm. You know what you do? You take heavy whipping cream, you whip it in the food processor, and then you pour in condensed milk.
Yum.
No. Yes?
The confusion in your eyes.
Sweetened condensed milk. The like syrupy one. The yellow one.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. Okay, I get evaporated milk and condensed milk mixed up a lot. Condensed milk in with the heavy cream, you fold it in, and then you fold in whatever flavor you want. Bam, you got ice cream. You freeze that shit, you have soft serve. Okay, you don't need an ice cream machine.
I mean, it's not a full-on like ice cream machine with a dispenser and all of that. It's the Ninja Creamy situation. So you have tubs, and then when it's time to eat it, it will just like mix it for you to be having soft ice cream. Okay.
Things then all you need to do is take fucking mango and put it with like literally the same base I just said.
Yeah, I mean, again, I will say I was against this purchase. Okay, I was against it, and I was like, bro, you really don't need that. Like, you really don't. And he's like, but I want it. And I'm like, no. And then he got it anyways, and then he moved in with it. So and then I was like, my main worry in life was like, where the hell am I putting this? Because I'm the one organizing the kitchen and all that, and like, where the hell am I putting this random machine? But then we got enough space with like we bought some IKEA stuff to like store all his machines because he has a lot, as you can tell. Most of the things that I'm talking about, I never bought. Like, it's not me.
Oh my god, Haster has a problem.
He does. Now he's obsessing about getting an espresso machine, and I'm like, we don't need that.
A what? An espresso machine?
Yeah,
that's a mocha pot.
He doesn't want. He wants the fancy one to like, you know, and have a steamer for the milk and all that. I'm like, bro, no. I'm like, first we have a coffee machine. Like, I have a Keurig thingy. It works. It does the job. Also, it's expensive. And so third, we don't have space. Yeah. But he's been harassing me about it. I'm like, nope, we're not getting another thingy. Mm-mm.
Haster is banned from the appliance store.
Speaking
like, this is moving on to the second chart a little bit.
Yeah.
But you love tubs. You think tubs are amazing. You hate cleaning tubs.
Yeah. That's a fair point. That is exactly what's going on. I mean, in the chores tier list, it's about how much we like. It's a chores. I love taking bath. I despise cleaning the bath though. Like, it's just a terrible time out here. Okay, like, why is it like this? And the thing is, we were lucky. In the place we got, it came with a big bath that has like the jets in it, which I have taken a bath maybe like 3 times. But you know, cleaning this, first you have to empty the bath and then run a clean and like clean the jets. So you have to fill it again, get the jets to go.
Are, like, durable.
It's nice, but it's a pain and it's huge. And because it's not tied to the shower, it also gathers a lot of dust. So like, if you don't take a bath for forever, then it's just gonna get dirty from existing. So yeah, I have kind of a lot of a hatred when it comes to cleaning it. I love being in it, but except for that, that's all. That I don't want to be taking care of cleaning that thing from my life. I hate it. Like, absolutely not. Mm-mm.
You also think making a bed is mandatory, but as someone who slept in a loft for like almost all of my life, I literally could not physically make my bed. I do not think it is mandatory.
Well, I mean, I guess it depends on what we mean by make by bed. Because when I think about making the bed, that's like putting the sheets on the mattress is what I'm talking about. Like putting like the pillowcases and stuff. Yeah,
when
I don't make my bed.
Making the bed, I feel like I think of like straightening the blankets and stuff
in the morning and stuff. Like, no, I don't do that. I ain't got time for this. Like, I do it once in the blue moon, or maybe when I'm changing the sheets. But I hate doing it. I don't do it. It's not worth it. It looks nice, but that's about it.
I don't mind doing it, but like, it's whatever.
Yeah, no, putting the sheets on the mattress is one of the banes of my existence. I hate it so much. Like, it's just really? A pain. I hate it. I have nothing but hatred for it.
And you have like the really satisfying like clean sheets feeling after, where you swish your legs around in the clean sheets and you go tee hee hee hee.
No, I do it early so that I make sure that I'm not crying at night when I want to go to bed and there's no sheets on the bed and I'll cry. So I do it in the middle of the day and then I just go back to my life activities. I just don't want to do it. Breaks my back. Also,
yeah, but then when you get into bed that night, it's so good.
No, it's not worth the breaking of my back that happens like while making it. Like, it's not worth it.
Break your back.
It's a pain. Well,
down into the bed.
No, it's a lot of work. Okay, first, when I was younger, I used to always have my bed against a wall. So you know how annoying it is to put the little thing around the mattress when you can't have space for it?
Mana.
That's a pain, okay?
Do you know how much of a pain it is when you're doing that suspended in the air?
Why would you do that? Oh my god, you mean?
Because you have a loft bed. I had a loft bed for the majority of my life.
Oh my god, no! I just realized. Oh no! I would have cried my life out. Like, what you mean? What you mean?
So I would be sitting on the bed. I would have to like do the sheet halfway, climb down a ladder, get under the bed, and then finish it.
Nope. No. I would have given up at that point. Like, absolutely not. I would just be someone that lives without laws, sleeping directly on the mattress. It is what it is, bro. Like, nah, forget about me. Nope.
That's how I used to do my bed for like the majority of my life, like at least 20 years.
Ew is what I feel, and I feel bad for you. And I my condolences. Like, I know, I struggle with the fact I was against a wall. I struggle when I like the sad times when my mom would ask me to make like their beds because she was busy with other things, so I had to do several beds in one day. But doing my parents had like that huge king bed that was like super high and stuff, so you can barely do it yourself. And I was like, bro, and then when you put one corner in and then you try to do the second one and it comes off. And you're like, but why are you doing this to me? Like, why do you need to like torture me so? Like, you didn't need to do that to me. Like, nah. No, I hate it. I hate it with all my life. Absolutely. That's not...
What is the bento thing?
Making a lunch. Packing a lunch. Yeah, I'm lazy.
That is mandatory, Mona. I know we've had this conversation where I was like, how much did you spend when you were working? But that is mandatory! That is at the top of mandatory, Mana.
You don't have to do a whole packing of your lunch, or you can have snacks instead. There's ways to get around it. Like, I was like, it's not that bad for me because I don't cook the food. I just have to find a Tupperware to put it in. So I was like, I just shove stuff together. But I never liked packing my lunch in advance, especially. I don't know. And the day of, I would just put stuff together. But the day before, I was like, I cannot be bothered to make my life easier tomorrow.
I'm so looking forward to meal prepping after we finish like recording these.
What do you mean by looking
I already
forward?
have my like. Yeah, I look forward to meal prep whenever I do it because it's like super satisfying. I like it. I think in some like weird timeline, I am destined to be a housewife.
You want to be like me? Twinning.
Oh my god, we can both be housewives.
Yes.
Neither of us can work and we can just rot together. No.
And then nobody knows what happens to us. It is what it is. That's our life. Yes. I'm okay with that.
But I love meal prepping. I think it's like nice, especially when you're not just meal prepping for yourself. I love making lunches for other people. This is like a notorious thing for me. If I have friends around me that I know are like struggling with like being able to afford food or having the time to make food and stuff like that, I will make them lunches. I will set them up a whole meal plan and then like they'll pick it up and they'll have a week of lunches.
Look at you feeding the masses.
I've been doing stuff like that since high school, and so like it comes really easily to me to like meal prep.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I feel like I was okay with meal prepping by myself, but I've become very extremely spoiled. I really rarely cook these days. Like that, my only job is to make breakfast on Sundays. That's the only day where it's my job to make breakfast.
Do you at least wash the dishes for?
What do you mean? At least I'm the only one that does the dishes.
Okay, thank goodness.
That's the exchange we've had. So he does the cooking, I do the cleaning. So that's our balance out here. Even you're like, cooking is a big part, but I still need help with some stuff. Like a whole house on your own is a bit tough sometimes.
Yeah, that's a little bit tough.
That's why like he cooks all the time. And I usually I'm there to like help him like because he's a bit more messy, let's just say. So like he will put like all the stuff around and get overwhelmed. So like when he's cooking, I'll just be around like a ninja, like grabbing stuff and like cleaning as I go so that he can not get overwhelmed by it and make sure everything is good and clean and available for him to cook. But yeah, no, I feel like I'm forgetting a little bit. And I don't know, I feel like that's scary. I'm forgetting because I have not been cooking I haven't cooked a real meal in forever. I only make breakfast. So I'm just like, is that going to be a good thing? Like, what if we have kids and like he's busy? I need to be able to like feed them. I don't want my kids to think I can't cook either, you know?
I feel like it would be fine. I feel like you would, because cooking is such like a innate thing that like once you learn how to do it, like you're not gonna forget.
Yeah, you would, but I'm becoming less confident, I think, because it's such a cook, like he likes to cook and is like very peculiar, like about how the taste and like the blend and the texture and stuff. And I feel like I've always been to just like make the food, it tastes good enough, and I go. So now I'm like, am I just a bad cook? Is it because he's better than me or something? Like I'm like I don't know. And I know that like one of my sisters, she doesn't cook really. It's more of her husband that does it, and her children totally believe she cannot cook. They're just like, well,
that's crazy.
Yeah, they just like, oh, why? When are you gonna become like an adult? They ask their mom, and they're like, but I'm an adult. Yeah, but you don't cook.
That's insane.
Like, what do you mean? That makes you not an adult? Like, what do you mean? Yeah, they think my mom, like their grandma and their dad can cook, but they believe my sister cannot. Like they're like, there's no way. Like no.
Crazy.
Yep. So she's like, sometimes she's like, I need to make something.
If I ever visit you guys,
yes,
and I'm like at you guys' house, we need to do like an off collab where it's like me and Haster cooking.
Yeah, a cook like it. I will be the judge, so I will get to eat all the things. I'm okay with that. Yep.
Because I feel like it would be interesting. Because you know I'm passionate about cooking, and he's also passionate about cooking. So
the VTuber master chef. I'll be the judge out here. I will gladly sacrifice my body to eat as much as I can that day. Like I'll be very happy. Like
I agree though. Setting the table is not necessarily.
Yeah, nobody needs that. Like I do it for events. Like let's say it's Christmas, you want to have a pretty table. You put like some candles. You have a pretty setup. That's like one of the only things.
Like multiple spoons and the multiple plates.
Oh, I don't even do all that. It's like one of each, and then you figure yourself out. Like you know.
Do you know it though?
I have a good idea of it, and for our wedding, we got a cutlery like box and stuff with all the things in it. So we have a set at home. But I'm like, bro, ain't nobody want to watch all that after either. Like,
yeah, that's fair.
Also, like when I go like to my parents when we have like a birthday or something, there's 9 of us. So to help out, we will put the plates down and everything so that everybody can just sit down together and eat rather than go. And then we put all the food in the middle so everybody can serve each other. So that's a situation where we would set the table, you know. But except for that, like on a daily basis at home, maybe when we decide to eat at the table, which is very rare, then maybe I'll add the glasses of water. That's what we'll add, and then we'll just eat and have a great time. We only eat at the table if we're eating something that's really messy. So we're like, nah, we're not doing that in the living room with my white carpet. Like, nope.
Yeah. I have only been to one event where it was fancy enough for the table to be set with actual like multiple forks and spoons.
Oh, okay.
For like the different courses.
Yeah.
I was at some conference. And this was when I was pretty young. I was in like high school when this happened. And I was the only kid who knew the etiquette of eating with a plate setting like that. But I was only aware of it because my mom works in the antiques industry.
Ah, so you gotta have smart parents that tell you the stuff.
Yeah, so I grew up around like cutlery and plates and collectibles and like anything antique. And so yeah, that's one of the things that I learned pretty young.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like my dad used to work in a restaurant, so he had some knowledge that he gave us as well. So like we knew how to use stuff, like not super deeply, but not as deep as you did. But I think I've been to like a few weddings where it was fancy, and like when I was super young at some point we did go on a cruise, so like they had like fancy restaurants, and they would have that. And I mean nobody cared, but we tried our best. And also everybody has heard it from Titanic. Okay, she said you work yourself from the outside to the inside. You just gotta follow that.
And then you like pick up your bread and you take a piece off, and then you like spread it on with the knife. Yeah,
I remember how you're supposed to eat your soup with the spoon, but you go towards the outside for some reason. I've never gotten that one. I'm like, but why?
I don't know why, but
I mean,
there's like a lot of like small things like that with etiquette. I don't care.
Yeah, nobody, like literally nobody cares. If we could, we would just eat with our hands.
The only time I cared was when I was at that conference, and that is it.
Yeah, like on a daily basis, like who does that at home? Like you're just gonna eat your soup like that? Like why? You just pick up the bowl, bro. Okay, it will work. Okay.
Like how like British people, they have a different way of like holding their cutlery to where like their fork it like turns downwards, and they also like switch forks and knives
to cut and eat.
To cut.
Yeah.
No, actually that's American.
Wait, is it?
Switch. I believe British people keep the knife in their hand.
I wouldn't know, but honestly, I wouldn't care. I'd be like, as long as the food makes it to my mouth and I'm not eating with my mouth open, I think I'm doing my part in the world. Okay, it's okay. Yeah. Like I'm not trying to be royalty or anything around here. Okay, like it was never that deep. It just wasn't.
It's interesting that you like cleaning toilets more than you like cleaning a tub.
I mean, that takes 10 minutes max, just from like letting the product like sit, and then you come around, you clean with the brush, you wipe out.
I hate cleaning toilets. I hate it.
If you do it regularly, I feel like it doesn't really take that much to do. Like I feel like you just.
Oh well, yeah, but like still, it's just like something about cleaning a toilet that I'm like, oh.
I
know I need to do this. But like,
I feel like I like it because I like the product that I use, because first it smells nice and then it's very satisfying to look at. Like, you know, the ones that have like a little snout or whatever, like you put it like from the inside and then it starts dripping and then it just colors the whole thing and becomes blue.
I've never used one of those.
That's usually what I do. I just put it on and then I go about my day to clean other things and whatever. And then after it sits for a while, I come back, just brush it all off, make sure the outside is good, wipe it all down and all good. Compared to having to like go inside the bath and then make sure that you go everywhere. You actually get your body wet while washing a bathtub. It's not the same experience.
I have like an all-purpose bleach bathroom cleaner that I just sterilize my entire bathroom.
I mean, that works as well. Like, I mean, that does the job. Like, so that works as well. I do have bleach in mine as well. I'm also very tilted because I think the worst thing you can do to a neat freak like me is have things that are stained, because it troubles my mind, because I clean it over and over and it will be having a stain. Like, there's a little, like, there's something.
I have become the master at getting stains out because I used to dye my hair like every month.
I'll need your tips because I did dye my hair this week and I may have splattered some places. It may have happened. I'm like, whoopsie-doo, oopsie, there's some dye on the wall, whoopsie.
Yeah, I don't know about walls. Walls is a little difficult, but
it will add attitude to the wall. I did drip some red dye in February in my staircase, and I'm like, oh, it's in the stair. Oh well, whoopsie, nobody will know. Oopsie. Yeah, but I was gonna say
dyeing your hair in apartments. That is an art form.
Yeah, I mean, I only did it when I was at my place, so I guess that saves it. But what I'm gonna say, like, I have my sink upstairs. I think something's wrong with it, so it accumulates water, and because of that, something has rusted. So there's like a rust circle around the hole. It's been there since I moved in, and
I believe there's a cleaner for rust.
I have a rust treatment service, so it will clean it, but about 2 days later, it'll be back. So it's just annoying. It's just annoying. I cleaned it yesterday.
Persistent, yeah.
Yeah, no, there's not much. I think I will just need to change some parts in the sink or the whole sink at some point, but it's really not an emergency, so I'm not like gonna I need to change my sink for the stain. Like, I won't do that. I'm not that rich that I can just afford to just change a whole sink before a stain, you know? But I struggle with stains. I love when stuff is shiny. Isn't there something very satisfying about like having shiny stainless steel, like cleaning your sink with like the bleach, like brightening stuff, and then it's all shiny and pretty? Like it brings me happiness.
You know what really brings me happiness though, as a cat owner? Whenever I mop my floors and there's no litter on the bathroom floor.
That sounds great. Yeah.
It's so nice.
Yeah, I have to
Having
mop
cats,
tonight.
you can say goodbye to clean bathroom floors if your litter box is in the bathroom, because there's
Yeah.
nothing that you can do to stop that cat from tracking litter across your bathroom.
Yeah. See, that's why I probably will not have a cat in my life.
Every day.
I know. I could not handle, like, I could not handle having to walk a dog every day, but I could not handle the litter either way for a cat. I'm just not made for this life.
Yeah.
I refuse. I refuse to make this my life. I cannot.
We do it because we love the cat.
What?
We love cats.
I mean,
We love
I love cats. I'm allergic to cats, but also I cannot be. Yes, I am very allergic to cats. Like, my eyes will try and kill me and explode. So I'm like, I'm not about to have a cat. That's one of the reasons Aster had to give up, because he really wants a cat. But I'm like, I don't want to die. And I also don't want to have to worry about it. I guess my way of thinking with pets, I never want to have a pet that like I have to think about if I want to travel. I'm like, oh no, what am I going to do with my pet? Because my mom is allergic to the universe, really. She's allergic to everything. I can't give my cat to my parents. My sisters also are allergic. So where am I putting my cat if I'm going somewhere for like a month? I don't know. So for me, having a pet, I feel like blocks me from doing some stuff. So I guess my parents-in-law probably could take them, but I'm trying to not have to worry about it as a whole. So I'm like, Even though I do want a turtle, I just don't know. I feel like it's a bit easier if they just have to like put some food. It's not as demanding as it would be to have like litter for a cat or having to walk a dog and all that. So if I want someone to take care of them for me, you know. Yeah, I'm always thinking about me. I'm selfish like that.
Yeah. I mean, I just really love cats, so
that makes sense. Yeah, I feel like, I mean, most people have cats. Everybody loves cats. I love them. I think they're cute. I like watching cat videos and everything. I don't see myself owning one, though.
You cannot physically pet a cat, though.
No. I mean, I've done it before and had regrets, but you know. It's like,
that's the thing about cats. They always love people who cannot
be around them. Yeah, I had a friend that was obsessed with cat. He loved his cat. He was allergic to cats, so they would scratch him, and it would just have these marks on his arm all the time. But he didn't care. He was like, okay, it's my life.
No, I definitely have scars from my cats because when I was in a loft bed, of course, cats want to be in your bed. It smells like you, especially in a loft bed. It's a high place, so they're like attracted to it. They're going to do everything to get into that bed. And so my cats used to like jump off of me to get into my bed, and then when they were done, they would jump onto me to get out of my bed. And so even though they had a way to get into the bed that was not me, and so, yeah, I have a lot of scars like that. It's been years since I had a loft, and they're still there, of just me trying to catch these cats that are flinging themselves at me.
Yeah, they were having a great time, I'm pretty sure. They were loving it, and then you were going to war. Basically.
Trying to survive. Getting cats thrown on me, but...
I mean, you love them anyways. That's what's up. That's the thing with cats. They know you love them anyways. So they're just gonna do whatever they want.
Yeah.
That's why we love them. We love their confidence. We all aspire to be like cats.
Oh my god! Honestly, this episode just kind of turned into the housewife.
Yes, the housewife episode.
Appliances and chores.
Yeah, that. See, we're going. Trad wife. We didn't know we would take that.
Not trad wife. No.
What? You don't want that label? What do you mean?
Oh, no. That implies that I would have kids, and it also implies that I would marry a man. Oh, no.
I'm just saying prophecies right here. It is one of those. I mean, I'm already halfway there, so I guess it's happening for me.
What is your beef with grocery shopping?
I can't find stuff. So I'm just like, I get annoyed. And the other day, Aster sent me
every time. Like, how does that happen?
It's just a pain. The other day, Aster sent me to buy like 4 things at Costco. So it's already a big shop, but I was like, I'm already out. I'll do it. And then I had to buy like some type of meat. I bought myself some vitamins, trying to be healthy and all that. And then my last thing on the list was honey. And I thought I knew where it was. And then I was, I'm here for like 3-4 things. So I'm not going to take a whole cart. I just have a bag, putting my stuff in it. But I had like 4 kilos of meat in there at some point. And like, it was getting heavy. Cannot find the freaking honey. I was there like walking. At some point, I'm like, I'm just gonna call him and ask him where it is, because he can just tell me where it is. And I call him. Poor man is in a meeting. I'm like, oh frick, sorry. I'm like, okay, I'll figure something out. I had to go like 10 minutes around looking for freaking honey. My shoulder was killing me, and I was still see, that's why I don't like going there. I don't like going there at all. I always get too many steps in that I didn't ask for.
This is how you grocery shop, okay?
Mm-hmm.
First thing you do, you ignore the produce, you ignore the frozen, you ignore the deli.
Yeah.
Anything that is refrigerated, you put off to later. You procrastinate those. First thing you do is you get your pantries.
Mm-hmm.
First.
Yeah.
Also, where did you look for the honey?
I mean, I had a feeling. I mean, it depends, because when you know your Costco, you know where things are. I had remembered. I mean, I thought that the honey was behind the shelves where you have all the like body lotion and stuff like that. So I went all the way to the back to get the meat, to get the other things, and then I was walking my way back there. It wasn't there, but I think I missed it once or twice. That's the problem too. I walked down those aisles, and then it was in the aisle with the ketchup and stuff. And then at some point I saw jam, and then I was like, okay, well, that's where it is. I saw it from another lane, and I was like, okay, now I know where it is, and I was very annoyed. But I think
what Costco's methodology is.
Costco, like, you gotta know your Costco. It's very specific. There's a specific spot for like dairies, and then for meat, and then for stuff. So you kind of need to know your aisles when you go. So if I'm going to a smaller supermarket, it's not that bad. And especially the one next to our place, I know it by heart now. I know where to go to get stuff. But Costco specifically is an adventure. Okay, like, it's just like, I cannot any Costco trips if I'm not with Aster, I'm gonna have a whole meltdown. I cannot. No.
A single person, I cannot shop at Costco because A, it's too expensive, and B, I won't go through everything.
It's funny because we had this conversation and we're like, would we have needed Costco as single people? And I was like, me, myself, I could not, because I don't eat that much. Him, probably because he does eat a lot. Like, he eats for 3 people when, like, compared to me. So we're like, I feel like for some staples, it's still worth it over time. Like, if you want to get some rice, you want to get some flour, stuff like that. I think it's still worth getting at Costco.
Pantry staples.
Yeah, because you get a lot, like, stuff like paper towels, toilet paper, all these things. You go there once and you'll be like stuck for like 6-7 months without having to go back for these. So I think it's worth it, but at the same time, it's like, is it worth it for the membership that you pay for if you don't go regularly? Like, we buy all our meat there because it's cheaper and we can just freeze it anyways for the rest of the month and we don't need to go. But I think the main thing I think is useful to have a Costco membership for is probably gas. Gas is cheaper than everything else, everywhere else. So like, we specifically just do gas at Costco now. So we get like some points so we can get a rebate at the end of the year. So it's kind of worth it in that regard, Costco is kind of bay for many things. But as a single person, I understand, though.
Yeah, as a single person who doesn't eat meat.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's like, I would basically only have
the pantry stuff.
Staples and like...
Yeah. Are you going to pay like $50 a year for that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's like a little...
It's like, is it worth it? Like, I feel like it's better if you are like different people that get one membership and you all go together and then you share the stuff. I think it's worth it,
Like, if you have like roommates, Costco
Costco runs, and it's like, okay, let's all go to Costco, get the things we need, and then you guys can pay for the membership together. It will be like $10 each. And then you can get all the toilet paper for the house, all the paper towels, all the stuff that you need in the house for cleaning. For cleaning, I think is absolutely worth it. Like all the cleaning products are like sold by big bottles of 3 for $10. So I don't need to get any like detergent, any dishwasher stuff. Like it's
stuff.
Yeah, it's not only food, like for any stuff for the house, and they have good price for furniture as well. I will say I am a Costco shrimp. I love Costco. Costco's great. You know? Finally got my membership this year, and I have no regrets, you know?
I don't know. I might do my shopping a little bit weird, but like every week, I go to the grocery store. I get like maybe 3 vegetables, and then I live off of those 3 vegetables, basically.
I mean, if that works for you, there's no problem there. As long as you're fed and not starving yourself, like I think that works.
I get like maybe like 3 tomatoes, a bell pepper, and then like a zucchini. And then I eat that in various forms with rice or beans. And then that is my diet most of the time.
Well, I mean, that sounds healthy and efficient. So I personally see it as a win. I'm just like, okay, all right.
Yeah, that's why my grocery stuff is like so... I cannot beat that even with a Costco membership. Like if you're just buying like a 20-cent cucumber with like $2 of tomatoes and like maybe an onion, like
yeah
it's a little
yes. And quantities at Costco are not 1-person quantities. Like you're not buying 20 kilos of potatoes on your own. Like you're just not doing that. So like, you know,
unless you're processing it into something.
Oh yeah, if you're making a huge thing.
If I shopped at Costco, I would have to have so much bigger of a freezer, but I would also have so much more like freezer meals on the go of like, oh, I don't feel like cooking, I can just grab this.
True.
Because I don't have that luxury with how I currently operate.
Yeah, you do that. Yeah, you just need to cook.
Have to like cook everything.
Yeah, I think if you're gonna make like a whole lot of food for a long period of time, it's worth it. You're like, okay, I'm gonna take that day and I'm just gonna cook all day and freeze portions and stuff and have them on the go. Costco is worth it for that. But yeah, I'm lazy and I don't cook anyways, so you know, I just let Astrid manage the shopping list. I'm just like, do we need to buy this week because I manage the money? So I'm like, do we need to put stuff on the Costco cart today? Do we? We can wait for that bag of rice. I'm the cheap one with that.
That's funny.
Yeah. Like, I'm like, I mean, do we need to buy it this week? Like, do we? Like that. That's my job here. You know. I keep track of things for us, and he keeps track of how much food we have in the house. I keep track of how much we owe on the credit card. That's what's up.
I see.
Makes for good times, and then I persuade him not to buy stuff because I'm like, but you could wait for next week, so that I can have the card at 0 for a week and feel good about myself. But that's about it. But yeah, you didn't have anything else to say about the amazing chores that I have on my list? Because I feel like I am pretty right about everything. Yes.
I feel like, yeah, everything else I agree with pretty much.
There we go. Yeah, I feel like laundry is a pain because you have to fold it after. But, like, I mean, what are you going to do? Wear stinky clothes? Like, you can't really get behind it, you know?
It's better to do laundry than to not do laundry.
Yeah. At this point, like, it's better to have wrinkled clothes because you never folded it than have stinky clothes. So, you know, you can work with that. Or you just buy clothes that don't wrinkle easily. There's ways around.
Literally, if you have, like, anything in, like, a polyester blend, you can get away with not folding your clothes.
Yeah,
most of the time.
I have a lot of like
polyester is really interesting because like you can't really stain those clothes either because they're just plastic.
There's also that. Yeah, I just have a lot of like flowy dresses that, I mean, nobody will know if they're wrinkled or not. So nobody cares. I'm like, it's fine. I live in my dresses.
My wardrobe, I think. I have a lot of like very structured
Mm.
pieces in my closet.
Mhm.
So I use a lot of my closet,
Yeah.
which saves me folding because it
Yeah.
means I can hang things.
That works. I don't have that many clothes, but my clothes do fill the closet. So I actually have like Aster has like one row of things in the closet, and then I have another row, and then I have the closet in my office with my clothes,
Oh my
and then I
God,
have a
Anna.
bag. And the thing is, I don't even wear that many clothes. I wear the same thing at home like most of the time. If I'm not going out, I have like pajamas and stuff that I just wear at home. And my mom cries every day because I'm like, why have you had this same dress for 10 years? I'm like, well, it's still good, so I'm going to wear it though. You know? Yeah, I have a bag of clothes that I want to donate. I just need to actually put it in the car and go give it away. I'm just lazy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's me with books. I cycle my books out a lot.
Oh, I never get rid of them ever. I love my books. I'm emotionally attached
I
to
have
them.
too many books.
Yeah.
I read a lot of books, so I end up with
Yeah.
too many books.
Yeah.
Because I don't like e-readers, so it's
Same. I don't like them. They don't feel the same. It's not the same experience, okay?
Yeah.
I have a sister like that, and she left a box of books at my mom's place when she moved out, and my mom is so over it. She's like, can you do something with that? Like, I don't want them in my house. You know?
There's some shops where if you can find one around you,
Mm.
they'll pay for your books. Like they'll buy the
Mm.
books off of you and resell them. So that's an option if you don't feel like donating them. Which donating it is also.
I mean, I'm just emotionally attached. I don't want to sell or donate. I love my books. That's like the one thing that I keep for no reason, but I love them. I mean, one day maybe I'll be in the mood to reread my whole series out here. Like I have some series that are like 20 volumes and stuff, but like I'm like, you know.
To keep, so a lot of the textbooks I'll keep, a lot of the like better novels I'll keep.
Mm-hmm.
Of course I have like collections that I keep. So I collect like idol costume books that show costumes and stuff. Those I keep, but if I'm just gonna like read off like a random memoir or something, most of the time I don't need to reread those. So like
Yeah, that makes sense. I have old magazines and stuff. Like I used to buy anime magazines. That's usually what I have. I've read it once. I'm not gonna reread it, but it has pretty art on the front, so I'm keeping it, you know. It
that would
reminds
be
me of my
if
high
I
school
had
days.
access to any of the Gothic Lolita Bibles. Just saying. If anyone wants to donate a Gothic Lolita Bible, EGL Bible to Twig, I would cry and shit my pants. Thank you so much.
I mean, just a PSA here.
PSA, I would love you and steal it, and you would be on my rob list forever. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, just so people need to be aware, you know. It's okay. Gotta inform people. But yeah.
But yeah, this was Mana's opinions. Next episode, we get Mana tearing into me about my food opinions.
Because she has very weird opinions. We gotta judge her.
Okay, well, until next week, everyone.
Until next week. Well, next month probably. Bye bye.